Hey ladies. Okay, so I had this amazing idea that I was going to. Oh, there it works now. Okay. I've been trying to film myself talking for a long time, but I can't, and I think it's mainly because I don't like looking at myself in the camera situation. I just sort of feel like I'm having a Skype date with myself, which is not normal and just kind of sad. So that was a little throwing me off a little bit. And now I have a window of the internet open and it's helping. So now it's like I'm actually Skyping real people because that's kind of what I do sometimes is I'll Skype people and then just be on Facebook and they don't know, except now they do. And they can probably tell anyway because I'm not very good at, not getting distracted and then just, we'll be having a normal conversation and then I'll be like, oh my god, they're together? Ew, I hate them. They need to break up now. And then the person I'm talking to is like, so I just told you that I got the job that I've been wanting, and I'm like, oh yeah, good for you. Anyway, these people need to sort their lives out. The camera on this thing is amazing quality, but as you can see, I film like that, and that's not good. Also, you'd think that you'd want it to be like this, because then you'd get the whole situation. But apparently you can't turn the video upright, and if you can, I don't know how, so I just end up with a lot of videos on my computer like this, and that's not good. Also, I'm going through a phase of like crafting and stuff, and I'm knitting right now, yay! Because I've been saying I want to knit for a long time. I did it in school. I made mittens. Okay, I made a mitten that my teacher mostly did because I was not very good at that class. And then the year ended and I'd only made one and I didn't know how to make the other one, so I have a mitten and a half now since 5th grade. But so as you can see, I went a little less ambitious with this line. But is that a scarf, you ask? No, it's not. It was going to be, and then I realized that was boring. So hopefully it'll like unfurl a bit more and be longer, and I can make a bunch of other ones like it but with different patterns and then fold them in half and sew them together and it'll be bigger and longer, and I can make a computer case, yay, because my book bag thing that I'm using right now does not fit my computer in it, which is great until I need to, use my stupid computer, and then I have to like carry it around, which is annoying. So hopefully this will help a bit. Yeah, and this whole crafting phase thing started because I have been trying to bring leg warmers back, and I asked my mom for some for Christmas, and she very sarcastically told me that she'd go back to the 80s and buy some for me. So I took that as a no, and I bought myself some. But they were white, which is bad because I live in Scotland and it rains in Scotland all the time, and so there's mud and slush on the ground, and having white socks or leggings or leg warmers or shoes or anything by your feet where you walk in the mud, it's a bad idea because they'll get disgusting, and I didn't want that. So I stained them before I took them outside, and I originally tried to use cabbage because I had a lot of red cabbage, which I wasn't going to eat, and every time I cooked with it, my face and my plate and the rest of my food turned purple. So I was like, oh, I'll make them purple because I like purple. As you can see, my bed is purple, and so is the shirt that I wore today, jacket thing, and my lamp, but I'm not going to show you that because my room is a mess, so yeah. So I was going to do that, but I soaked them for hours and they came out white with a hint of ugly gray, and I didn't like that. So, luckily, our friend David left his wine at our house like a million years ago, and by that I mean September. So we basically, at this point, I was like, he's not coming back for it, it's okay. So I poured the wine in there, and I added some red onion skins, and I was expecting them to be red, but they weren't. When they came out, they were, I don't know, reddish, pink, orange, I don't even know. But then, of course, I, let them dry and washed them out and everything, and they turned brown. But I still really like them. It's not what I was expecting, but it's just, off-white now. And they still kind of smell like wine. But at least they don't smell like cabbage and onions anymore, so that's good. And I'm really excited, because I always have these ideas, but I never actually follow through with them. And I think now that I have a lot of assignments due is why. Awkward ending! Yay! The end. I could probably edit it more, but I don't really feel like it.